Hey, you guys, we are at season 2. I am so excited. We are bringing in 2026. I'm about to say 2025, 2026. Look, we got to keep that in the past, okay? So we are bringing in 2026, the new year. Shay, what episode are we doing today?
Uh, we are doing fashion trends because as we go into 2026, the stylists have to make sure you are ready to kill it because it's going to be fire, fire, fire.
I agree. I agree. Okay, so I'm going to start it off today. So, Shay, where do the most trends actually start? The runway, social media, or the streets?
The runway, of course, Fashion Week is huge because it really dictates what the trends are. And then you have influencers, celebrities, and culture that brings it to the forefront. So it's like runways is the foundation, and then
Mm-hmm.
we as the people take it and we run with it.
Mm-hmm.
And trends have been around since you could go all the way back to like the 14th century is when you actually start seeing trends become a thing because it was a way for the upper echelons to say this is my social and wealth status because
Mm-hmm.
I get to change my looks. So yeah, trends come from runways, but it's really the people, society, and the culture who put it on the map and keep it going. So,
I agree. I definitely agree. And also, I'm going to add something to this.
yeah.
I think the streets and the runway is one. So like magazines and all that stuff, I feel like when they get pictures and they mix it all together and put it up, they're getting people off the street or celebrities or when they're walking to their house or whatever it is, and I feel like that becomes a runway for everyday people, celebrities, all that stuff. So sometimes the streets can be a runway as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it goes into like what's happening in the world at the time. And so
Yeah.
designers are looking at that of
Yeah.
like what is going on in the world. So yeah, Mo,
Yeah.
you definitely hit it on the nail.
Yeah.
Look at Mo. Look at Mo.
You know, how to give people props because sometimes I mean, you gotta understand when you putting it on. You gotta wear, you gotta put that on, but you gotta understand too. You might be setting a trend, and you can get your photograph taken. And then they can use it. Pinterest, you putting stuff on Pinterest and all that stuff, and they're getting inspo because you thought of it. That could be a trend, and so sometimes the streets is your runway. So I just wanted to say that.
I do want to ask though, do you know the difference between a trend and a fad?
Yes.
What's the difference?
A fad fades, a trend can return.
It can, yes. Okay. And trends last longer. So just like you said, a fad fades. So fad is like something that's like a week, a month, a season versus a trend is actually years and decades, but just how we reinterpret that trend changes over the years. So when people are like, oh, that was just a fad, that's because it's like out of the season, out of the month. Yeah. But when it's a trend, it goes years, it goes decades.
Okay, I like that. See how she with the facts. We coming with the facts season 2. Okay.
So speaking of trends, what trends are you seeing heading into 2026?
So it's a lot of amazing trends. A lot of stuff from 2025 will be going into 2026, which is cool because I feel like you said, the trends can kind of keep going, and that's pretty much what's happening is a lot of rollover. So a lot of them that I like and I was looking forward to is the neon greens, like that green. They was calling it a different name, and I'm gonna see if I can find the actual name of that green, but it's basically a neon green. Lace, so that's why I have lace on today. That athletes wear, but like sporty but sexy, wearing pumps with it, like really and it's been trending, but they're gonna be very much so in 2026. And then business wear. So I'm excited about business wear. And then also, let me see, I have some more ones that I want to run down to y'all so then we can know exactly what we doing. I'm excited actually for 2026. So I'm adding on to this one because I don't want to leave some out. So Animal Prints is coming back. And I love Animal Prints, and always keep animal prints in my wardrobe, like always, and I wear leopard and all those type of things because of my mom. She was really big on it for a very long time. Like I feel like it was never an ending trend with my mom, so I wear that to honor her. So I always have it in my wardrobe. Checkers. So like the I feel like a lot of people call them tablecloth. It's called Grimman or something. It's the squares.
Oh,
That's coming back out.
Yes, yes.
It's basically checkers. That's coming back in. A lot of layering. So a lot of like that's why I said like silks, lace, all that stuff is coming out. So they called it like a chic boho, like a sophisticated, very polished type of layering that they're gonna be doing. With lace, lace. I think it was what was it? Silk, chiffon, all that stuff. Like very romantic type of look, but polished. So that's coming out. The materials. A lot of people are going to be going towards a lot of sustainable materials, and I thought that was really, really, really cool. So a lot of recycling is going to be pushed into 2026 because of fast fashion. I thought that was amazing. Like that was like my favorite one I researched. A lot of inside out denim and denims, different type of denims, fits, wash. A lot of cowboy tuxedos, but in a different twist. So very much so, like if it's rugged, but you put it together, a lot of mix matching of the tuxedo. So like if you do lighter on the top and dark on the bottom, not very matchy, very chic, very out loud. And then a lot of bold accessories. Accessories are going to be very over the top. I did like this one too, maximalism. Over the top looks. A lot of stuff is going to be a lot of colors, boldness. Like Shay said, we bringing in the 80s, the 70s. A lot of stuff is going to be coming back, but it's going to be very bold. A lot of metallic colors. I thought that was really, really cool. So, yeah. So, I wanted to say that.
You killed it. Like,
yeah.
You know, some of the trends that I was hearing is like you really nailed every single one of them. And I just want to add a fact about the fabrics. You were really touching on the fabrics. And they were saying that trend on the runways for Fashion Week, they call it romantic fabrications.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
I got the romantic.
Yes,
but
it's giving. It's giving.
So in the outwear are going to be very bold. And I'm so excited because I have this leopard, like long, like outerwear. And it's like it's not a trencher though. It's not like that type of look. But when I say the print on it is so amazing. It's huge, but it's done very well. And I can't wait to wear that with some thigh high boots because those are coming back in. Thigh high. I ain't gonna never let go of a thigh high, but I thought that was really cool to like wear with something like that. Yeah, it's just so much stuff that's coming out. But I love that the sustainability chic is coming in, and that's a really big one for like me and like recycling, and that's why like we sometimes wear looks over and we do stuff like that on our thing because we want to make sure you don't have to buy or spend all this money to look amazing. So I thought that was my favorite trend of 2026. So yeah. So Shay, how does culture influence what's becoming trendy?
We all know, or we should all know, that culture is the heartbeat of fashion. Like we use fashion to express ourselves. And so the way we represent our culture, of course, is through fashion. That's usually how we express it. And so it's such a huge influence on fashion because if you go worldwide, globally, you have the different prints like kente cloth. And I just found out that, I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Is it Ghana that kente cloth is actually created?
I think it is Ghana.
And they finally have it now, like it's official that there's like, you can't just say it's Kente unless it's actually from Ghana. And sorry if I'm getting the country wrong. But you know, culture in that sense, it just really influences fashion. And you're talking about like social movements. Depending on the movements, you have the civil rights, you have the Harlem Renaissance, you know, and that's even getting into how Black people inspire culture. But I mean, fashion. But all these different things that happen in life and society, it really influences fashion.
I love that. I really, really love that.
So, next question, Mo. Are we moving more chill or more dressed up next year? And I know you touched on some of this, but.
So I would say both. But it's going to be more, I say both, but because what I researched, it was both to me. But it is going to be more maximalism next year. Like, it's going to be go all out, go big. I would say really show your style. Really put some color in there. It's going to be fun. I would say mix things up like I feel like it's so much trends of fabrications, type of fabrics, prints, and all this stuff. You could do prints with colors, and you could really have a lot of fun. I also thought it was interesting of like a lot of metallic is coming back. And I always am really big on having like a metallic purse. Like I gotta have a gold or a silver. So just in also oversized bags are gonna be a thing. They, like the envelope bags, the totes, like oversized is gonna be so in. So you could do a metallic oversized bag, you know. So yeah,
I'm thinking about it now.
It's gonna go big, go big, go home.
Right.
So yeah. All right, I'm gonna ask Shay, why do you think people chase trends to fit in or to stand out?
I think it's both. You know, you'll get on the trend wave because you want to fit and you want to be that it person. But also, you know, you spoke about it a little bit earlier before we started here, was that it's a foundation for a lot of people. Yeah. So a way to stand out is you use a trend that's like your bottom line, your baseline. And then you go, now how do I create my own style off of this trend? Yeah. So I think it's both. And it's a trend is the way we connect with people. You know.
I agree.
Okay, now colors. So what colors or fabrics, Mo, do you think will take over 2026?
I think it will be definitely colors, but I'm gonna touch on both. So a lot of earth tones. I was watching a lot of predictions, and it was talking about this beautiful brown color. I think it was called a cocoa brown or something. Will be like a really hit color. A lot of brown, and a lot of mute browns. Olive green will be a good color. Bold neon colors, so very vibrant neon. Blue, electric blue, hot pink. You got the earrings on. You letting them know. And bright yellow, which is that neon green type of color. Those colors are going to be really, really big. So just splashing that into your look, like even if like with black and just splash, oh my God, like that has set it so off. Yes. So just little things like that, pastels, soft pastels, that would look really good with the romantic. Like I was looking at stuff and I thought it was really cool that they had a lot of romantic. The butter yellow will be a thing in a lot of beautiful soft dresses. So like if you do want to do butter yellow, go with a beautiful dress. Throw like a cute little like sash or something on it. Like really, that's a really good one. So mint green, lavender, baby blue are gonna be a thing. Rich jewel tones, green, emerald green, sapphire blue, ruby red will be a thing. Red period is gonna be a it color of next year. Red is gonna take over. So I would say all tones of red is really a good one. And the one color tone. And I'm gonna have Shay say she can say it better be. I always mess this word up, and this is me being transparent. I mess this word up all the time, but I'm gonna have Shay say it.
It's monochromatic.
Yes, so one color. So if you wear the one color all the way down, fabrics, like I said, the sustainability fabrics are going to be in. So try to revamp some stuff. You know, I know that's my brand and that's what I do, but sometimes just tearing off the sleeves and doing like little stuff like that, you can just keep it going. So I would say that texture fabrics, of course, the denim, like I said, the recycled denim, and then a lot of lightweight knits is going to be in, and then tech fabrics. So performance and multifunctional fabrics will make their way more casual and evening wear, combining with style and with comfortability. So, yeah. I wanted to read that one off because I thought that was interesting. Tech fabrics. So, yeah.
Okay, well, look at you.
So
long list, people. Get your mood boards ready. If you don't have a mood board or you need to make a mood board, holla at us. We can make them.
And I make a mood board every year for fashion. Okay, Shay, how has Black culture shaped majority fashion trends lately?
I mean, come on. It's Black culture. You know, we as Black people we influence everything, honestly. But with fashion, I mean, you're looking at streetwear, you're looking at hip hop, even luxury fashion. Yeah. It's just we really are the blueprint because we take what we're going through and we make something out of nothing. Yeah. And that's how we are with our fashion. It's the same thing. Like you go in your closet, you be like, I don't have, what can I wear? But a Black person, we're going to be able to make it. We're going to put it out.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
And we influence that, and whether they give us that credit or not, you're going to always see Black representation in there, whether they want to admit it or not, because we influence that. And so, yeah, you wouldn't have streetwear if it wasn't for us. Mm-hmm. Like, we created streetwear at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And we're taking over high fashion in the luxury game as well.
I agree. Also, too, logos that's put on bags and stuff came from Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan. And if y'all don't know who Dapper Dan is, y'all better know who Dapper Dan is.
Harlem Dapper Dan.
Yes.
Just saying. So, yeah. I like that. It's a good one.
So, what trend, as we're talking about trends going into 2026, what trend, Mo, do you hope we leave in 2025?
None of them. I actually enjoyed 2025. One of my favorites was business wear. Always will be. It don't matter the year, whatever, I'm going to wear something with a suit, blazer, whatever. So I love that it's been having a run for a couple of years. I have no complaints. How about you? How do you feel? I have no complaints of 2025 with the trends.
I don't, especially because we really went into it with the 90s, and I love one of my favorite eras, of course. But yeah, there's no trend really that I would say we need to leave in 2025. I just honestly want to see how we take 2025 and evolve it into 2026.
Yeah.
So I agree with you.
Yeah, because we're going to take a lot of stuff. With fashion, one thing, you want to leave a lot of baggage, but with fashion, you got to unpack it when you get to the next year because they bring them trends and they roll over all the time. So, yeah. Okay. What's your prediction for the biggest overall fashion shift in 2026? This question, y'all, I was so excited. I was like, oh, I need to hear it because Shay come with them facts, y'all. So I was excited for this one. Okay.
So, and I don't know. And I'm also curious to hear Mo's thoughts too. But for me, I took it from a perspective of, I think it really is going to be all about individuality for that shift of fashion. You're going to have the trends, but I think just with the climate we're in, politically, financially, people are really going to tap into their artistry and creativity. And like you said, you have the sustainability fabrics. And so people are really, I think, they're going to do a lot of the revamping. Mm-hmm. And it's really going to be about who am I? I think 2026 is going to be the year of who am I, especially with fashion. It's like, how can I really take this trend and make it my own? Yeah. Because people don't have the money and mental capacity to invest in fashion. So I think 2026 is going to be a lot about how we look at our own selves and say, how do I want to move my fashion needle?
Yeah.
So that's the perspective
I love that. And it definitely goes back to like 70s, how they did. Like they made a lot of their looks. They revamped a lot of stuff in the 70s because of just that. Like things are shifting, things are happening in society. And so it definitely goes into our fashion. So I love that. Yeah. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
That's what I would just say. And I don't think there's anything I could really pinpoint. Just based off what I was researching, I did see it was just a lot of like, Mo hit on the trends. So it's really just about how people are going to take it and use it, and that's going to be the shift. And we know that with social media, it takes one thing to be posted and it's going to take off. So I'm curious on how they're going to use celebrities. They're going to use influencers to push the fashion trends through. So I'm looking for them 80 looks. And I already know Rihanna is already going to kill it. She going to kill it.
I agree.
And I know people are speculating that Beyonce's going to do a rock album. I could feel it. 80s edgy rock. I could feel it. I don't know yet. But I want to see what the celebrities is going to pull.
Okay. Yeah, me too. The celebrities is always the go-to. Mm-hmm. When you want to know what's going on, go to the celebrities because they're very ahead. Their stylists are doing all the research and getting all the facts. So, yeah. I like it.
So, we're bringing it to a close. And Mo...
You gonna laugh every time. Keep that in there too.
Yes.
What's your computer saying?
So we are bringing our trends episode to a close, and as Mo started us out, she always has to close us off. So, what's your go-to New Year new fit vibe?
So New Year's new fit. I am definitely gonna do something that I love, which is black. I'm a black girl. I love wearing black. I think black is so chic and powerful and just very much so a statement, and it's very polished. And I'm very much so like, if you see any of my looks, it's gonna be polished some way, somehow. Even if it's over the top, it's on some maximalism, it's gonna have some polish in there. So all black. It could be a dress. It could be a suit. Be a little bit of lace situation. I don't know. But it's going to have some silver and some diamonds in there. I got to shine. I got to twinkle into the new year. So, yeah, we going to ask you the same question, Shay. We going in 2026. Well, so what would you wear?
I mean, to be honest, like, I'm really loving this 80s fit that I put together, and we actually should talk about the drip that we got on.
Okay,
a little bit more.
We gonna do that.
But I'm really so this is inspiring me. So I'm curious on how I'm gonna be able to like really tap into 80s throughout this year, and I'm loving you in the lace.
Thank you.
I want to play on some edgy leather and lace, and see how I can dibble and dabble in that throughout the.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that lace. In leather, you can't go wrong with that. Yes. Mm-hmm. So like a rocky, romantic or something. I don't know. We got to come up with a name for that.
We got to come up with a name for it.
Yeah.
So just quickly, like, tell us, what was your inspiration behind this episode's look?
So I was doing a lot of research. I have a lot of clothes. So I wanted some oversized pants, but I wanted them to fit me in a way where they were comfortable, like sweats, but they were very chic. So these are very much so, the pants that I have on are very trendy right now, and they're going to be trendy in 2026. So I got them for that. I love that they have the zipper in the front. That's what drew me to them. Because like if you wear a heel, you can show your heel off. Like, and I love that about them. And it also gives it a little some hardware on the jeans, which you don't kind of see sometimes the reverse. So I thought that was cool. And I like how they fall. So I got the jeans, but I wanted to make sure, because when I do baggy, I make sure that I don't overdo baggy because I'm very top heavy. So I have to make sure that something is fitted, you know. So I did the lace. This shirt has a little tank, but I took the tank off and then I did a cute like sheer bra so y'all can't see it. But if I was stepping out on a date with my man, my future husband, not my man.
There we go, claim it. Mm-hmm.
If I was stepping out, he, you know, I might give him a peekaboo. Just saying. So, just, you know. So, and then I put a blazer on top with a brooch, and then I put my SF hat on. You know, we always got to represent where I'm from. And yeah, I just put on some gold jewelry with a little bit of diamonds on this side. And yeah, so that was it. I should have put some bangles on because my arms was definitely showing. But I was like, I'm going to keep it chill, you know, so I didn't do that. But yeah, this is the look. So sometimes I'm very much so that simple girl. So that's why I say that polish and the minimalism. Sometimes I go that route and then I might suppose on other stuff. So yeah, but that's the look. And this is a 70s, and 70s is going to be in next year. This is a 70s inspired blazer. So yeah, they started cutting off the sleeves in the 70s. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but I love this blazer. It's from Nasty Girl. So I love this, but it was actually a suit, but I just wear the blazer now because I think it's like one of those blazers that's gonna stay with me forever.
Absolutely, so, and that's the fun thing about suits is because you wear them as separate. So.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my look for today, and it's inspired. Each piece come from 2026. The lace, the blazer, the brooches. It's gonna be a lot of brooches. Chunky jewelry, gold, bold jewelry. I just didn't do the bangles. Could have did the bangles. Yeah. Pumps always in.
Oh yeah.
Always in. So always. I wear black pumps. And I think, and I'm one of those girls that do like if I do baggy, I gotta wear a heel or like a boot or something. I try to make sure that it's feminine as possible, like girly as possible, because I love the tomboy look and I am very much into it, but I have to take something away to not make it too like tomboyish. For me, I'm 40 now, so I can't, you know, I want to look sexy. I want to step out. You know, I don't know who I'm going to meet.
Exactly. So. Your husband, that's who you're going to go meet. Your husband.
But I might can meet a potential client.
Oh,
so,
that too.
You know, I got to let him know. So, yes. But, yes. So, this is the look. Okay. So, what you're wearing?
So, my inspiration is, of course, the 80s. And when I thought about 80s, I just immediately thought about leather and the edginess of leather in the 80s. And I wanted to see, so I really went in my closet and my mom's closet and pulled something together because that's not something we really have in our closet. Mm-hmm. And I was able to create this look. So the top is this leather jacket from Eloquii. And if you don't know Eloquii is really great for your big girls. Okay, I love Eloquii.
I like
and
Eloquii
then
too.
The skirt is like, it's not really, I won't say it's like a pencil, but it's more like an A-line leather skirt with a split in the back. It's also from Eloquii. Okay. And then my boots, I got them from Fashion Nova, you know. And so that was my look. It's like all black leather. And then I know I needed a pop of color. And I saw these big pink earrings. And I was like, let me put that on. And that's just going to tie it together. And then I just threw my hair over to the side and kind of zhushed it a little bit. And I was like, you know, let me see if I could get a little 80s look where, you know, it wasn't, your hair was styled in a way where it was like styled, but it seemed like it was all over your all over the place. So that's my look, and that's how I came. And you know what? It came together. I didn't buy anything new. This is all repurposed from the closets, which I love.
Yes.
So
that's how you get your fits, okay? Get in that closet. I'm definitely about to do this fun thing for myself for 2025. I'm definitely gonna keep the theme of the mood board because I usually do a mood board, kind of do like looks that I want to try out or do. And this year, I think I hit like maybe 5 or 6 of them, which is really good because I used to do like 10. So next year, I'm gonna try to hit the 10. Next year, I'm gonna try to make sure that I am actually getting dressed almost every day. I'm a very much so a gym girly, so sometimes I'll be tired and I'll be like, I just want to be in my sports clothes. And then I want to do this, pair looks together in my closet.
Yes.
So I can just just style them, put them on. Okay, what accessories was this? So that's something that I'm gonna try to get into next year to push that goal of keeping them looks going. So them fits. I'm gonna try to pair fits together to be able to go out in the world fitted.
There you go.
I'm gonna come with a tagline real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna come with it. That's how they call me, Phil Monique. So yeah, gotta feel me a little bit.
Go in that closet and play dress up, okay?
So that's what I'm doing. Shay, you should do that too. I'm gonna challenge you. We're gonna do some content.
Yes.
I'm challenging you that we're gonna get on that FaceTime. We're gonna give y'all some content, and I'm gonna be like, Shay, how many looks did you pair together?
Yes.
I'm pair looks together for 2026. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Promise. Okay. She said she gonna do it, y'all. Okay. Are you gonna wrap us up, or I'm wrapping us up?
We getting into the new year, so it's only right that we close it off with a toast.
We gotta have a toast. Y'all know it is 2020. We about to go into a new year.
Oh, are you ready?
I'm so excited for 2026. Fits and facts. I think we can get maybe 3 more seasons in 2026.
Okay, yeah.
Because we was kind of new with season 1. So what you think? I think we get
absolutely.
We get season 2, season 3, season 4.
Yeah, we coming.
So we've been working for season 2. So we've been ahead of ourselves. So we got a lot of good things coming. We're gonna be doing lives. Yes. What else we gonna add on to that?
We got some special guests.
We got. are we gonna go outside to do podcasts outside? No, that's. We got some stuff we coming with. So Fits and Fast has been in the works for almost 2 years. April will be 2 years. So we come in. It's a lot of work, but we got y'all. So we about to get our toast. Percy is bringing it in. Yes. Look, we bring our producers on our sets. Okay. They are very much so a part of this process that we have. And we are so excited. Yes. Not the fancy way. Just put a little bit over the line. Just a little top. Thank you. Not you. Not trying to get Shay drunk. He's trying to get Shay drunk, y'all.
You said a little bit, so.
Thank you. So Shay, here's to fits and bigger energy in 2026.
Into facts that remind us fashion moves fast, but style lasts.
Thank you, guys. Cheers to 2026. Happy New Year. I just hope you have all the goals, all the fits, whatever you desire in 2026. We are out. Please subscribe. What else, Shay? What else do we need to do?
Hit that like button. Share.
Yes.
And comment.
Thank you, guys. Cheers. Fits and Facts. Mo and Shay.